We love at Film Threat to support independent filmmakers, but let me tell you something. This next movie is shit. I don't know how to tell you this. You know me as being honest. And I think the filmmakers for this movie I'm about to bring on live on the show would agree. This film is shit. It's total shit. Let's talk to the filmmakers behind Scared Shitless. Hey, gentlemen.
How are you?
Hi. Here we go. We have director VIVIENO Caldinellì and writer Brandon Cohen from Scared Shitless. Did I pronounce that well or no?
Yeah, you did very well.
Okay, thanks for letting me slide. It wasn't great.
You did.
Having a weird day.
Honestly.
We're having a weird day today, but your film Scared Shitless, I would say, not only is shit, I mean this is a compliment. It's a classic in the vein of, it's like a nod to 80s, 90s horror. Am I right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, tell me what inspired this and how you got a movie called, literally the title is Scared Shitless. How does that does it cause you problems getting it on VOD? Is it a marketing issue? Like when you say you're going to call your movie something that's an expletive, are there issues? What led to us talking about this film now?
Yeah, surprisingly not. There hasn't been any issues with the title. My producing partner, Lewis Spring, was always kind of worrisome of that. But the title has actually been a great asset to us. And I think in its own like tongue-in-cheek way, it really sets the tone for the film. And that, it's very eye-grabbing. And where this film really started was from my days in construction. And I was always afraid to use the porta potty because of the germs, but also because there were animals on site. And I was always afraid if an animal would get into the porta potty, something would come up and bite my ass. So that's really how it started. And we went through iterations of the title. But Scared Shitless, it just really suited what the film was about. And at the end of the day, it's this kid who has this fear, and he has to overcome it. So he was literally scared shitless.
So you were never a plumber?
Because no, I was never a plumber. No, I was never a plumber. I was a laborer. But I worked with plumbers. So there were a lot of father and son crews on site, and there were father and son plumbing crews. I know everybody always kind of thinks, like Super Mario Brothers with plumbers in this movie context, but no, we really wanted to capture the father and son relationship in this movie.
And VIVIENO, like, what was your approach? You're thinking, I'm going to make this, and it's going to be, was it from a tone standpoint, there are parts of the movie that are very whimsical. You've got like a shower scene, which hats off to you. I can't think of the last time I've seen a shower scene in a horror film. It used to be something that you'd see in a lot of horror films. You brought back the shower scene. So tell me just like what went into the thinking of setting the tone of like horror. You got the horror aspects and the humor aspects.
Well, it was the same. I think at a certain point we were going to go even further with the shower scene and be like real 80s throwback. But, we're trying to think of a way to offset the nudity and try to hit with also have male nudity later or something like that, because we couldn't figure it out. So we scrapped that aspect to it. But,
thank you, by the way. Thank you for scrapping the male nudity.
Well, just wanted to make it equal. And, but it's you essentially, like, as a director, you make a movie for one. right? You kind of have to have that mindset once you get into it, and you have to make and do what you love, and and that's what Scare Shitless was, from the first time reading it. And it's like, yeah, like a lot of the set pieces are homages to different films, from the 80s and 90s, and and I love making things, making the absurd as the norm, having this insane situation and just passing it off as the norm. And then that kind of, doesn't matter how fucked up something is, the audience can relate to it. They can see themselves in the characters. And that's kind of the way you can balance the comedy and the horror with the tone and keeping things scary. It's as if it's like if this was happening in right now in real life kind of thing.
Yeah, I've got to ask you, were there a lot of discussions regarding like practical shit or versus CG shit?
Well, actually, yeah, there's no shit in the film. There's no.
So what did you make the shit out of? Can you reveal your secret? We know that blood is mostly coloring and Caro syrup. There's recipes for blood. What was your shit recipe?
Well, there's no fecal matter in the film. There's no shit. It's the title is
real, nothing real, but I mean there's a monster in this movie that it's made from shit or it's covered in shit.
No,
what's the liquid?
It'd be covered in blood or slime or things to that effect. But yeah, I think it was actually a conscious point not to have shit in the movie.
Yeah. Well, so as the chat is saying, it's truly shitless.
Yes,
yeah.
Correct.
It is shitless. Well, look, I've got your shitty trailer that we hear. Can we watch the trailer together and talk about it after?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's watch it. Okay.
Oh, yeah. You want me to work with you as a plumber?
Yes.
What about my phobia? What about all the germs? I could die.
Look at this as like an opportunity to face your fear. Easy little fix, right?
Okay.
My boy's got it.
Dad, I need you.
Yeah, hold your horses. And we saw something that was out of the ordinary, so we just want to make sure everything's okay.
Is that an animal?
Sounds big.
I created her, and I tried to destroy her.
All of you.
Doomed.
Somebody call a plumber?
Yeah, I've seen the movie, by the way. I just want to let you guys know it's better than Tron Ares, and that opens in theaters. It's not a shitty movie. It's only shitty in the best ways. And I'm glad you also brought, like, we talk about horror films all the time. I think horror is going through a renaissance right now. I mean, we've got like what will likely be a best picture contender in the movie Weapons. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's horror is back. It's a genre people forget about. And this weekend I'll be going to Son of Monsterpalooza, which I love. That's a horror convention that's twice a year. It's my favorite horror convention. It's very non-corporate and whatnot. So how are fans responding to this? Because what you've built feels like it could be a franchise. Like any good horror film, it doesn't end on a cliffhanger, but it ends, some more could happen. I feel like we might see Scared Shitless 2. Maybe it's, I sharded, whatever you've got, and you could play off all kinds of shit do you have a franchise with the Shitless movies?
Yeah, I mean that's the goal. You know, it's really taking it back to the father and son plumbing team, and there's definitely more stories to tell with them. And we do have a movie that we are trying to make right now in Scared Shitless 2. And yeah,
No, I think the title should be Scared Shitless: ;2.
yeah, there was a discussion of maybe calling it Scared Shitless Part Deuce.
That's a good one as well. I'm loving it. This is good. The workshop.
Yeah, just to have fun with the title, and it's a fun movie. And yeah,
it is fun. It is fun. It brought me back to I mean, I love a lot different kinds of horror, but this is that 80s, 90s. It's part comedy. It's also horror, but it's 100% fun. We have over 2,000 people watching live, and we've got a lot of questions. So can we go to some questions from our audience?
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, absolutely.
Let's go. Alan, help me out here. Here we go.
Sure.
A super chat from Lord Comet for 2.
Yeah, nice to know toilet humor is still alive.
There
Did
we
it ever
go.
die?
There we go.
ADLS, this kind of clusterfuck. Oh no, this is actually regarding something else.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Let me go.
Your movie is not a clusterfuck.
Okay.
Interview
Cool.
before us.
All right. Sorry about that.
Here we go. ADLS 24. As a Canadian filmmaker, it was great to see so many Canadian talent, the legendary Mark McKinney, to the fan face Stephen Ogg, and the young actors like Chelsea and Bryn. What is like to cast so many Canucks?
Well, Mark, I've worked with quite a bit. He's a good friend, and he's been in a lot of my stuff prior. But we're just casting who we know, and it's in our pool. So it's not like you have to, go and handpick Canadians from a bunch of other casts. Like these are our people. So it is kind of, we're lucky, and it's a bit of an embarrassment of riches to be able to be so close with so many great performers.
This is a good question right here from Ololique. Alan?
Yes. What power does the MPAA have anymore when the only thing they ever did was subjective and retarded rating?
Did you have the film rated? Is it rated R?
I don't know. Rated?
I'm not sure.
I've seen it.
I'll have to.
It probably would be. It probably would be.
It would be R. Okay, and here, Alan, this one.
Yes, ADLS. This started as a short. What were the biggest challenges in fleshing out the story for feature length? And were there any creative surprises you came across with the extra length of a fun film allowed?
Yeah, thank you.
Full film. Yeah.
So the film actually, I usually write my films as a feature first, and then if I think it has legs, then we'll do a short film version of it. So it did always start off as a feature in that sense. But yeah, we changed the script so many times as we went to go produce this thing, and yeah, like there's been so many iterations. I was, talking with Viv before, and it was actually going to be a Christmas time movie. We were going to have snow and everything, and then that became a challenge. So really the week before shooting, we scrapped that idea and made changes in the script. So it's always an evolving thing.
Was it the structure of the story, or was it the kind of the main thing?
Well, yeah, I mean there were structural things with the story, but it was always a contained piece. Like it was always in this building. We always had these different characters. Maybe they were doing something different, but it was always this contained thing. So not too much deviation with the structure. It's more polishing and getting the dialogue right and all of that.
Question here.
All right, from Christopher Moonlight Productions. The practical effects look fun. Are you guys FX artists, or did you find someone to make your monsters? What is your best on-set creature moment?
No, Steve Kostansky did our effects. He's a big creature guru, and I guess I don't know what the best on creature set. Probably the toilet scene.
Which toilet scene? There's so many toilet scenes.
Well, there's a big one. It's in the trailer when she gets pulled down into the toilet.
Yeah.
I could say that's probably the best kind of on-set creature moment.
Right. And a final question here from Sons and Shadows.
So, gents, plans for a physical media release? This belongs in a collection.
And I'll say this, your movie poster is awesome. The logo and the movie poster are so good. It captures the tone. And I really, our Film Threat Instagram is like a whole bunch of movie posters. I miss really good. I posted your poster on our Instagram to let people know about your movie. The poster is Chef's Kiss. It's so good. So everything about it. But yeah, are you good? Is it out on VOD today?
Yeah, it's out on VOD right now, and the physical release will be October 14th, I believe.
Oh, that's great. So a week away from that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us today. And I do encourage you, please. I think not only do you have number 2, you have a franchise. You have a franchise here that can come from this. So
merch.
Thank you.
Merch. Yeah, merch. You've got, I just feel like stick with that tone. More movies to come. And anything else you want to share with our audience? And thank you for coming on today.
No, thanks for having us. So, just hope you can get out there and watch it and and spread the word, spread the love, man. That's great. I'm really happy about it.
This is a shitty movie in all the best ways. Thank you so much, guys. Congratulations on the film.
Thanks, Alan.
All the best, man. Thank you.
Yeah.